from the legendary Big House here in Ann Arbor, Michigan. We've got Big Ten football for you on Fox as Indiana comes into town to take on the second-ranked, undefeated Michigan Wolverines.
Efficiently. It didn't happen on the first drive, and we'll see if it moves forward here.
On first down, they'll throw it to the far side. That ball caught. Nice throw, Cam Camper.
Your screen, he can really rush the quarterback.
3rd down and 2. Jackson guns it underneath, caught, and a first down for the Hoosiers. Nicely done to beat Colorado on the road. Your boys.
I thought we were going to get out of the first quarter until you got me like that.
All right, on first down. And this is a reception to Camper. Jackson. Here's Jackson. Quick throw underneath, caught. Good positive yardage again. 3rd down and 3 at the 36-yard line. Motion. They hand it off, looking for the first down and have it with Christian Turner as he gets inside the Michigan 30. First down at the Michigan 29. Play fake. Jackson looking, drops it off near side, caught. And that's DQ Carter once again who gets out of play.
Efficiently in the passing game here on this series.
13-mile-per-hour wind. 2nd and 5 at the 24. Jackson over the middle this time. Another catch. This time it's McCulley.
Force him to kick a field goal.
3rd down and 12 at the 16. Jackson. And that one deflected and intercepted. Michigan has it. Rod Moore. And the Wolverines force the turnover and advance it up to the 40-yard line. A 38-yard return.
I don't know if this ball slips out of his hand or not. They're trying to find the tight end. It's either overthrown or underthrown.
Fancy glasses and take a picture on the sideline. 1st down and 10 at the 41. And they'll hand it off. Blake the Great. Blake Corum straight ahead. 7. Corum remaining in the backfield. Here's McCarthy. JJ looking, and he's sacked again for the 2nd time. Great pressure from behind. Linnell Carr Jr. Here's McCarthy. Steps up in the pocket over the middle and deflected at the last moment. Well defended. Roman Wilson from the 30-yard line. Lucas the motion man. Play fake. Sorsby runs it, picks up a first down and more. Beautiful run. Wallace finally with the tackle, but Sorsby.
That's right,
the summer of love, baby.
There you go.
56 years old.
You got to be thrilled with the way this offense is playing. He made that coordinator change. Rod Carey doing a really good job of playing efficient football here.
1st down at the Michigan 44. Sorsby steps up. They want to trick play here. Here's the pass, wide open. Touchdown, Lucas. Indiana, a 44-yard strike as Donovan McCulley put it on a rope.
Offensive coordinator.
Chris Freeman with the extra point. And how about this? 2:17 to play in the first quarter. IU with the 7-0 lead on the road against Michigan.
Run to the Pac-12 title down the stretch.
1st down at the 23 for a sluggish Michigan football team. Trailing 7-0. Blake Corum. 2nd down and 8. Corum remains in the game as the pistol back. Play fake. Here's McCarthy. Sacked twice already. McCarthy running and lost it. Dropped behind the line of scrimmage by Aaron Casey. And that is a sack, a loss of 2. 3rd and 10. 3rd sack of the first quarter. Here's McCarthy airing it out. And puts it on the money. Nicely done, Colston Loveland. 1st down and 10 at the 36. McCarthy hands it off to Corum. Corum with space, and Corum will pick up a first down. Talk about those sacks, though.
Blake Corum finally broke off a nice run there in that last series.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy, drops it off, and it's Loveland again with a big pickup.
Michigan legend back there in the backfield.
1st down at the 39 for the Wolverines. Best series so far. Corum breaking tackles. And Corum finally gobbled up by Ladarius Cox. 2nd and 7 at the 36. Johnson in motion. Play fake. McCarthy looking for Johnson over the middle. Has him, and he makes the catch at the 21. 1st down at the 21 of Indiana for the Wolverines. Here's a fake reverse. McCarthy steps up, wanting to run, and he's tackled quickly as he crosses the line of scrimmage by Anthony Jones. See him running a 4-4 at times. 2nd and 9 at the 20. And here's Corum. Lowers his shoulder, 1st down and more. Blake Corum has a single setback. They'll give it to him. Corum gets inside the 5 and goes down close to the 1.
That's why you're seeing Corum in here near the goal line.
2nd down. Here's Corum looking for the end zone and has it. Michigan on the board now as Blake Corum diving forward. But there is a flag on the play. That's his 11th touchdown of the season if it stands. Blake Corum is tell us that 7 of the players on their offensive line are going to be NFL draft picks. That's why Blake Corum has so many big holes at the 38-yard line. And the handoff goes to Trent Howland. And Trent Howland will pick up the first down. 44. Quarterback draw. In trouble. Sorsby gets outside and is finally pushed out of bounds.
Yardage situations.
2nd and 4 at midfield. Lucas trying to cut it back. And he'll be short of the first down. It'll bring up 3rd down. Makari Page.
Completions to the slot receivers.
3rd down and 2. Sorsby under pressure. And incomplete. Catching the ball out of the backfield. 2nd down and 9 at the 14. McCarthy to Edwards out of the backfield. Makes the first man miss. And the Don gets out of bounds at the 30 in front of Louis Moore. A gain of 17 toward the end of the season. 1st and 10 at the 31. Edwards. And he'll get the ball up to the 35. Miles Hinton, they say, has the best swing. Here's McCarthy looking. Flag on the play. Free play. McCarthy down the field. Caught. And this one reeled in by Tyler Morris. And they pitch it back to McCarthy, looking over the middle. Caught again by Tyler Morris and a 1st down Wolverines.
Sergeant Mike he's rugged.
Here's McCarthy to the sideline, back shoulder throw, and it's caught. A.J. Barner, the Indiana transfer. Edwards the deep man. And they'll give it to him, running left, cuts it back and goes down inside the 10. Legs, 3rd down and goal at the 8. McCarthy looking, bounces it outside, turns the corner, squares his shoulder, and finally pushed out of bounds inside the 5. So Michigan has a decision to make. Do they go for it or are they going to kick it? After the 6-yard gain, it's 4th down and goal from the 2.
Yeah, he's going to go for it. I like this decision. Now you get everybody on their feet here, and you put the game and this series in the hands of that big offensive line. We'll see what they go with here.
Third down goal at the 2. Corum in the game at running back. 4th down and goal at the 2. Here's McCarthy in the end zone. Touchdown Wolverines. Roman Wilson.
Too much confusion there for Indiana in the defensive backfield. They're basically trying to play man coverage, and you're just going to get Roman Wilson running scot-free across the back of the end zone. Little fake holds the linebacker. McCarthy wants to go out left, comes to his second read.
282 yards. Extra point is good. And with 3:24 to go in the second quarter, the Michigan Wolverines take a 7-point lead over Indiana. 14-7, our score. 22 from the 13-yard line. Let's see if Michigan brings some pressure. And they run the option to the far side. Sorsby cuts it up, and he'll get to the 19-yard line before being ridden down.
And you're seeing some of that with Ernest Hausman in there at linebacker.
3rd down and 16 at the 19. Sorsby over the middle, incomplete. He's at his own 5. This one takes a bounce, picked up at the 20-yard line. Look at this run. Down the sideline, Morris. And he'll go out of bounds inside Indiana territory. A 31-yard return.
Before getting out of bounds.
1st down at the 46. McCarthy sprinting out of the pocket. And McCarthy will skip forward and gain 3 yards. Flag on the play. Marcus Burris Jr. Little rough stuff at the end. 1st down and 10 at the 28. And they'll run it with Edwards. Gains 3. Aaron Casey with the tackle defensively. Wolverines quickly to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 7 at the 25. McCarthy over the middle, caught. This time it's Roman Wilson and a 1st down.
Don't be surprised if they just hand it to Edwards.
1st down at the 18. McCarthy will throw it. McCarthy in trouble. McCarthy out of the pocket. Oh, he just pitches it. Edwards. And he goes down at the 2. Noah Pierre with the saving tackle, 16-yard gain.
Well, there's magic in those McCarthy legs, and in that decision-making, avoids the rush. What a great pitch.
McCarthy now with the handoff. Donovan Edwards denied the end zone. Gains a yard. Ladarius Cox with the tackle.
And they don't have to rush. Edwards saying, no, I got this. Let me punch it into the end zone. You see that? He waved Corum back. He wants the rock. Back there in the backfield, now with the clock winding down.
And a timeout called by Michigan. Down and goal from the 1. Corum in the I formation, the deep man. Here's the give. Touchdown, Wolverines. 2nd of the day for Blake the Great.
The Don will have to wait because it's Corum's time now. 2nd of the day, Gus, like you said. And I tell you, this block by the left tight end, A.J. Barner, the Indiana transfer. You talk about moving people off the line of scrimmage. Watch the left side. Barner pushing his man just into the end zone. That's what allows the space. That movement allows the space.
And it's good. 21 unanswered points by Michigan, as the Wolverines take a 21-7 lead with 11 seconds to go in the 1st half.
That sequence is, in a lot of ways, backbreaking for Indiana. What just transpired in the last 4 minutes there.
A physical and a fight from us in this 2nd half.
For Michigan in the 1st half, 4 penalties for 44 yards. McCarthy runs it with a lane. JJ all day out of bounds as he picks up a 1st series for Michigan here in the 2nd half. Loveland in motion. McCarthy to throw it over the middle, goes through his progressions, and he finds Tyler Morris. You're right, Joel. This Tyler Morris is getting a lot of looks.
Johnson and Roman Wilson.
2nd down and 2 at the 46. Blake Corum following his blocks, and what a terrific tackle. I tell you what. Running back. McCarthy feeling the pressure. McCarthy throws. Caught. Down the sideline. Loveland breaks it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. Colston Loveland. 54 yards.
I'll tell you, J.J. McCarthy makes an unbelievable play here as he exits the pocket to the right. Watch him point Loveland down the field. So he points Loveland down the field right now, and he's basically saying, go put that defender in conflict. He's either got to take me on the run and leave you, or he's going to stay with you and I'll run for the 1st down. The defender commits to McCarthy on the outside.
Extra point up and good. Michigan taking a 28-7 lead. They score on their opening drive of the second half. Their quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, making plays. And the Wolverines starting to find their stride. First down and 10 of the 25 for IU. And they'll run it. Not a lot of room for their quarterback, Brendan Sorsby, as play and understands leverage as a former wrestler. Second down and long. Over the middle. Incomplete. Indiana kind of falling apart here now. Mason Graham with pressure.
And field right here.
Third and 10 of the 25 for Indiana. Sorsby in trouble. Sorsby, and he's sacked inside the 10. Jalen Harrell getting home. And that's a loss of 13. He's the reason this man, J.J. McCarthy, came to Michigan. We'll tell you about it after this play on first down. And here's a handoff. Corum. Corum will push the file forward, gets close to 8 yards. So in LaGrange Park, Illinois, by the name of J.J. McCarthy. Second and 1. Here's a handoff. First down. Michigan. Corum. And Coach Harbaugh, and it's all because of me. Michigan fans, first and 10 at the 32. Keegan from Crystal Lake, Illinois. Now McCarthy steps up. McCarthy wants to run. McCarthy gets outside, and McCarthy's tight roping the sideline out of bounds. He's got some quick feet, folks.
He does. Some huge plays. You know, he can do that. He can go to another place for this offense and take them above the X's and O's. He's shown that today.
Second down and goal at the 7. They bring number 7, Donovan Edwards, in. He's lined up as a receiver. They throw it to the far side on the hitch. And this is Morgan trying to make moves. Touchdown, Wolverines. Wow. Samaj Morgan, the freshman from West Bloomfield, Michigan. And he gives the Wolverines a 34-7 lead.
I tell you, for a guy that's only 176 pounds, that was some physical running at the end. Look at the finish from Samaj Morgan. First of all, it's a terrific move on the screen. It looks like he's dead to rights, and he shows you the ability to make people miss in a tight area. And then right here, bam, he lowers his shoulder, runs over a Hoosier, and fights his way into the end zone. I think it's 176 pounds.
Kind of like Chandler, Arizona. A lot of prospects coming out of that area.
Donovan Edwards, now Samaj Morgan.
Michigan extending their lead over Indiana. Back to Ann Arbor in a moment. Screaming on the sideline. He's got an elegance about him. Third down and 9. At the 26, empty backfield. And a sack. How about that? Michigan bringing pressure and a fumble as well. And Michigan says they have it, and they do. Michael Barrett with the hit.
They do a great job of overloading that right side of the offensive line. Definitely out right there as Barrett comes through. Terrific hit. That ball was out before they hit the ground, no doubt. And then there's the wrestling match for the football at the bottom of the pile. And there you go, Jim Harbaugh, that defense, Jesse Minter. He dialed it up perfectly. Did you see that overload of the defensive line? They lined up 3 defensive linemen on the right side of the offensive line and just overloaded them with an extra blitzer. That's a terrific diagram play from Jesse Minter, and they get there, they get the ball, and a short field.
And guess what he's got on? The turnover buffs, folks. Those fancy Cartier glasses. First down and 10. At the 15, Edwards. And Donovan Edwards moving it around. Second down and 8 at the 13. Play fake. McCarthy steps up and sacked again. That's a 4th sack for Indiana today. And a fumble on the play as well. Looks like Miles Jackson got him. And Michigan says they have the football.
Just straight drop back pass blocking.
Third down and 12 at the 17. McCarthy wants to run it with room, breaks it inside, tries to get outside, spins, and goes down At the 10, Anthony Jones with the tackle after the 7-yard gain.
Left shoulder.
So James Turner comes in to attempt the 28-yard field goal. And it's up and good. 38-7. Wolverines, 5:18 to play. Third quarter from Ann Arbor. Taven Jackson and played most of the game. Here's Sorsby. Quick release. Up high. Caught. Is it a grab? Yes. What a catch.
I think Michigan is an example of a team that wants to reward guys that are on the roster versus guys that are not yet on the roster. 2 quarterbacks. Sorsby has taken every snap since the 3rd series when he entered the game.
2nd down and 11. Sorsby guns it. Caught. Cam Camper.
We want to be as an offense and who those players are that are going to move forward that we can rely on.
3rd down and 3 at the 32. Sorsby trying to make something happen. Just delivers incomplete.
What Michael Penix Jr. has been able to do, and it's a bit of a sore subject.
So on 4th and 3, Indiana going for it. Sorsby in trouble, lost the ball, picked up. Michigan has it. How about the big fella Mason Graham? Picks up the fumble, advances the football, and the California native helps turn away Indiana.
The turnover buff's going to fit on that face. Do we get them 2 pair? Are they going to fit? They fit. There we go.
How about that? He couldn't wait to get that on.
That's right. Now I don't know if they're going to fit anybody else, but then he shows them the club, holds them the club, pick that thing. A scoop with a club. That might be the first time I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
I would agree with you. I could just hear John Facenda, the voice of NFL film, saying something about Michigan. Oh, how about James Earl Jones? He's also the voice of...
J.J. McCarthy's energy is infectious, and it bleeds throughout this entire team.
All right, Jenny, thank you very much. Here's Tuttle throwing on 1st and 10, and he's got Roman Wilson at 5. Always good to have a solid backup quarterback.
Especially one with experience, one that you can feel like you can rely on in any big moment. This run.
Here's a handoff. Hall. And he gets to the 10.
And this is a guy, Benjamin Hall. He's a freshman from Georgia, and they've been excited to try to get him some development. It's hard because the backfield room is so deep.
Michigan inside the red zone. 1st down and goal at the 10. Hall again. And he goes down at the 6th.
Early in the 4th.
2nd down and goal at the 7-yard line. They'll pitch it. Edwards looking for his first touchdown, and he goes down inside the 5.
I got a feeling he's not going to let anybody else come in the game.
I don't know.
And he says, hey, just bide my time. I know my time's coming. So he gets it. He's a team player. This might be his time right here.
3rd down and goal at the 2. Edwards. Looks like a touchdown. Blake Corum celebrates, and it is. Donovan Edwards.
Again, great push from that right side. They bring Trente Jones in, an extra offensive lineman to play tight end. Then you got extra guys right here blocking, and just look at them mash down and get displacement into the end zone. Beautiful block by Bredson.
You like Notre Dame.
I do. You know, the elements are going to be very similar to this, and with what I've seen from USC defensively over the last couple of weeks, that rushing game for the Irish could be lethal.
Rushing game for Michigan, lethal.
The way that they've developed in the offseason, I'll tell you, that freshness is going to really pay off down the stretch.
Here's a deep pass. Jackson back in the game, and it's intercepted. Another interception this time. Saab. And he goes out of bounds. He had a pick 6 last week. And he picks one off right here. A 28-yard return. turnover after turnover after turnover. Hall.
Crazy things in the offseason. And so there's no way he's going to be caught dead with gloves or a hat on in a little rainstorm in the middle of October.
I bet you there's one young man that's playing professional football that would say that Coach Herbert's doing a good job, and his name is Aiden Hutchinson of the Detroit Lions.
I appreciate that.
Well, Coach Herbert may have his hands full when you go down to the weight room. Here's Hall and a first down. Third down and goal at the 8. Tuttle underneath, caught. Frederick Moore couldn't get in, got close.
And he's given him a chance at success right here.
Benjamin Hall still in the backfield. This is personal for Tuttle. He's an Indiana transfer. In the end zone. Touchdown. Carmelo English. (51-7).
I tell you, Tuttle, great patience in the pocket as English is going to run this route. First he goes outside, and then he comes back to the inside over on the right. And Tuttle waits, and then anticipates right there and throws a beautiful ball to Carmelo English, another one of these young wide receivers for Michigan. And how about the celebration from J.J. McCarthy and Jack Tuttle?
Extra point up and good. 52-7, Michigan. 6:03 to go in the fourth quarter. Wolverines firing on all cylinders.
More than 100 yards the rest of the game. That was complete domination after that first quarter.
Final play of the game, and that'll do it. Michigan 52. Indiana 7. Wolverines a perfect 7-0 on the season. They'll take on Michigan State next week.
Man, the 50 burger in consecutive games, first time in conference play since 1975. Michigan just continues their march.
And down on the field, Jenny is standing with Coach Harbs.
All right, guys, thank you, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Now, in so many ways, when you look at this team, it was business as usual for you guys. Your depth on display. You were doing so much right. What is it about this team and the potential of these players?
Well, Indiana, Tom Allen, you know they're going to fight, and they're going to get their swings in, which they did. I thought our team did a great job responding. We're pretty good fighters, too. And, yeah, really pleased with how we adjusted offense. JJ, 8 straight scoring drives. I mean, another phenomenal performance by him. And so many other guys, like you said, so many guys got a chance to play here today, and it was great to see.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Coach. Well, I know he was pointing your way, JJ, so I'm going to get you in here. Look, he praised what you did, and it's hard to even acknowledge the first quarter because you took those 3 sacks, but then it was just dominant from you guys. What changed after that moment, how you finished this out?
Exactly what Coach said. We knew they were going to come out punching, and we just responded. And the word of the week was relentless, and, scoring on our last 8 drives was huge, and it just proved to the work we put in this week.
It really doesn't get easier. Look, you've got in-state rival coming up, and really in the Big Ten, there are so many great opponents coming down the stretch. You know that playing here. How do you build off this and continue this momentum?
I mean, we just stay in the present moment and can't wait to get back to the drawing board and see what we can get better at, because that's all this team's focused on, is getting better and see how good we can really get.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Jenny. It's great to see you.
All right, the final score here at Michigan Stadium. The Wolverines 52, the Hoosiers 7. We will have more college football coverage from Los Angeles after this break.